champion versus champion match, title versus title. World champion Mercedes Martinez taking on WSU Spirit champion Brittney Savage. Title versus title, Kevin Matthews.
Title versus title here in ICW. I'm very curious to see what these ladies bring to the table in the rebirth of ICW. The first show in, what was it, 7 years?
Something like that. Who knows how many shows Jack advertised in the meantime. But here we go. We got a special women's match. Here's our Spirit champion, Brittney Savage. She is a former tag champion as well, and she's only in her second year in pro wrestling, and she's already has a big red belt around her waist.
Not only that, she's also had a lot of press and a lot of coverage. She's been all over the magazines, all over the websites.
We can't talk. I mean, she was the third runner-up in Pro Wrestling Illustrated's Rookie of the Year award.
Not only that, she's also been all over Facebook.
I mean, I look at Brittney Savage. She's looking good tonight. She got the silver top on tonight, and she's looking to add a gold belt to her waist later on if she can beat Mercedes Martinez.
Another gold. Well, she already has one belt around her waist if she beats Mercedes Martinez. Wait, did you say Mercedes? She's wrestling Mercedes.
Title versus title. And look at that. She's looking at reflection in the belt. How vain can she be?
If I was her, I wouldn't be looking and worried about how I look. I would be worried about that girl that's about to come through that curtain, because Mercedes Martinez has ran through everybody that's been thrown in front of her in every state and even in some countries.
And here we go. We have the world champion Mercedes Martinez, the best women's wrestler in the world today. She holds the most important championship in women's wrestling, and she's defended and held that belt for over a year.
Now, would you say if Brittney Savage somehow, some way managed to cleanly defeat Mercedes Martinez, would you actually consider that a huge upset? Because the way Brittney's
upset, I mean, Mercedes Martinez has beaten the likes of Awesome Kong, Angela Love, Angel Orsini, Portia Perez, you name it, she's beat them. She's just coming off that big win over Reign at the 3rd anniversary show, and here we go, champion versus champion, title versus title, Spirit champion Brittney Savage versus world champion Mercedes Martinez, and we might have a double champion here tonight, Kevin Matthews.
Yeah, but if you notice, if you look at Brittney Savage, you would think someone only 2 years in going against Mercedes, who's over 10 years in, would be nervous and would be scared. She's oozing confidence right now. It's like she would almost be surprised if she lost. She look at that. That's the confidence of a double champion, or just a very cocky individual.
Could be that. You know something about being too cocky?
Slightly.
Respect from the crowd. She is the world champion, the best women's wrestler here today. She has beat everybody for over a year. And let's talk about this. Mercedes Martinez is not just your regular champion. She defends that belt every week, every weekend. There's nothing Mercedes has not done as champion. And here we go. Belt first belt. Champion versus champion. Brittney Savage. Hey, like you said, this could be a big upset if she wins here tonight.
Well, if you ask her, I don't think she's going to believe it's an upset. I think she's coming into this match 100% confident she's walking away with both belts. And you could see by her posture, the way she's standing and the way she looks and the way she's acting right now, she's confident that she's going to beat Mercedes Martinez.
Well, she's going to need that confidence to win this match. She can't go in there thinking you're going to lose. You got to think you're going in there to win when you wrestle Mercedes.
As a 6'5", 270-pound male, if I was in the ring, I wouldn't even be confident that I could beat Mercedes.
We see what Mercedes can do. She's a master of those rolling German suplexes, a master of that fisherman's bust. You got to watch out for that. What Brittney Savage uses that diamond cutter to put a lot of her opponents away.
Brittney Savage, though, the one thing she has going for her, as quick as Mercedes is, Brittney's lighter and Brittney's quicker. Brittney has to hit and run attack. That's her strategy. She needs to hit and run. She cannot match power or strength with Mercedes Martinez.
Kevin, let's not forget Mercedes Martinez is coming off a shoulder injury after her match last week against Sumi Sakai.
Let's see if Brittney Savage knows about that and she's smart enough to capitalize and go right after that shoulder like a shark smelling blood. What is she going for?
A couple of right hands to the face right there. That's like a sign of disrespect. You're not going to pin her off this, obviously. She's just trying to disrespect her right here.
Now she's slamming her head on the mat.
And Brittney Savage, she's got to keep Mercedes down. She's putting the attack on. If you let Mercedes get up, that's when you're going to get beat.
Mercedes Martinez, wow, she looks like she's actually in trouble early on. This is not what I expected.
And Brittney's got to stop jaw-jacking with the referee. She's got to worry about Mercedes Martinez in the ring.
Brittney Savage looks. Yeah, that's right. She needs to stay on her.
Right,
she can't.
Right to that shoulder a little bit. Right shoulder. That's what's injured.
She just raked it too. She just raked it. I think she knows.
She knows. Just like a lion, she knows her prey. She knows where she's got to go.
She's like a shark smelling blood. She's going right after her. Now she has the neck. She has the neck and the shoulders draped above there. And you got to understand when you have a shoulder injury, because I dislocated my shoulder. When you just stretch that arm in front of you, you could feel your tendons and ligaments stretching and pulling, and it hurts.
And it hurts. With the reversal there, Kevin. And you're a wrestler. You know what this feels like? You get drop kicked right to your face. And we got Mercedes Martinez putting, oh, big victim kick there, Kevin. We just saw 2 victim kicks, one to the back, one to the face. Mercedes Martinez is laying into the attack.
Mercedes Martinez only with the 2 count. Mercedes, she's trying to put it away early.
Hey, nothing against Brittney Savage. We've seen her character change here in WSU. Ever since she turned on former champion partner Alicia, we've seen a different character here. And like, wow, but Mercedes Martinez does not care. Rifling that chop, and you can see Brittney's red chest and back starting to get red.
Now, would you say that the Spirit Champion is similar to the old days of the Intercontinental Champion, that Brittney Savage is right underneath Mercedes Martinez as far as the ranking system goes?
You can hear that all the way back here. We're about 20 rows back here, and we can hear that back here, Kevin Matthews.
I did hear that. And I think my chest is slightly red off of that one. European uppercut.
Well, she's got to be hot and sweaty after that chop.
Slightly. Hot and sweaty.
Oh!
Just like Jason Guida and Bobby Lashley. What a back elbow right to Mercedes' chin.
Catch Mercedes in the jaw, and look at Martinez.
Little do-si-do.
Oh, there's a stroke right there. She's got to go for the cover right here. Hook that leg.
Shades of good old Double J.
You give it a new chance. Oh, Mercedes Martinez. Too early in the match to put her down for a long 2.
Not only that, if I'm Brittney Savage, I wouldn't hook one leg. I would hook both legs, her arm, her head. I would hook everything possible. And if the ref's not looking, hell, hook the ropes. You're trying to win this.
So
what
should be a hooker?
She should hook. She should hook. She should hook everything.
Interesting career advice.
If that would get her the Spirit to the heavyweight championship, I'm sure she would do it.
And let's talk about that world title. That world
not hooking. You have a filthy mind.
Let's talk about that world championship, Kevin Matthews. That championship makes you the best in the world. That means you're working every weekend. You're wrestling every weekend. It's a tough schedule here to be a WSU world champion. Or Mercedes Martinez has done is nothing but outstanding as champion.
I don't know if you caught that about 15 seconds ago. Brittney Savage was on top, and then she took a good 5 seconds to pose to the crowd. How are you in the ring with Mercedes and you turn your back on her to play to the crowd and pose to the crowd?
She's worried too much about the fans. She's got to worry about the Mercedes, like you said, in the ring.
If you're a lion tamer and you're in the cage with a lion, are you going to turn around just to jaw jack with people with your back on the line? No, because it will rip you to shreds, and so will Mercedes Martinez.
Look at that. Catch her with the lariat in the corner.
Shades of the Miz.
And there's Brittney Savage. Ooh.
See
kicking her right in the neck. That can lead to whiplash, Kevin.
Right in the back of the neck. See, Brittney Savage is going in intervals. She's going towards the shoulder, but then she's working the neck and the head and everything else. She needs to focus on that right shoulder, because without a right arm, Mercedes Martinez is very limited. Even though she has beautiful strikes with her legs, she's limited without that right arm, as anybody who's a righty.
Look at Brittney Savage. Here she goes. Ooh. A lot of weight behind that. You gotta look at watch out for Brittney Savage here. She's trying to wear Mercedes Martinez down. If Mercedes can't get you up for that fisherman's buster, she's not gonna be able to win the match. And that's exactly what Brittney Savage is trying to do right here. Ooh.
See the drop kick right into the midsection, right into the sternum.
That'll shake a couple teeth loose.
Not only that, she caught her right in the sternum. That knocks the wind out of you. If you ever got hit right in the sternum, you can't breathe. And when you can't breathe, you can't walk. You can't function. And Brittney Savage right now is looking to take the wind out of Mercedes. Ooh, beautiful. See the drop kick to the floor.
Wow, and Kevin, I've watched a lot of these WSU matches here. Jimmy Gentry here for WSUWrestling.com, and I've never seen Mercedes Martinez look so weak. I mean, maybe this is the injury, but Brittney Savage is really bringing it here to Mercedes Martinez.
When I dislocated my shoulder, it does not take a week. You cannot come back into action after a week. Not a week. It doesn't heal in 1 week. You need to sit out for months at a time to let that recover. But Mercedes Martinez is the champion. She's not willing to forfeit that belt.
What's this? Oh, wait. Brittney Savage right into those guardrails.
Ooh, hard into the guardrails.
And that's like Metallica. That's Unforgiven.
Very good. That's a beautiful song. I think they're up to Unforgiven 3 or 4 now, right?
Well, maybe 3 more times Mercedes Martinez can win this match. And there's referee Brett Lauderdale starting the count. You got a 10 count to get back in the ring. And we don't really want to see a count on here because we want to see a new champion.
Absolutely. And what I was stating before is normally a normal person, of course, not saying Mercedes, would take a suitable amount of time off, would take 1, 2, 3 months off. Let that shoulder heal properly. Mercedes is the champion. She's not going to take 3 months off.
Fighting champion.
A fighting champion. She will come in there and say she's 100% when she's 30%, and she will try to defend that belt. And that's what she's doing right now against Brittney Savage, who right now is the Spirit champion. She's high in the ranks of the WSU roster, and she's there for a reason.
Hey, if Brittney Savage wins this match, she'll be the best, considered the best in the world. And there's Mercedes. She's got her down now. And like I said, like we talked about earlier, Kevin, Brittney Savage is giving up a lot of weight and a lot of strength here to Mercedes Martinez.
Not only that, when you said Mercedes, I'm not sure what kind of percent she's at. Maybe she's at 50%. If Brittney Savage is able to win this match now, how would it look? She's trying to pick her up. She's trying to pick her up with that bad shoulder. She couldn't hold her. Brittney Savage